Hello and welcome to another edition of UFO Video Addicts. Let me give you a preview of what I got coming up in this video. The first are some strange lights in the sky or in the clouds. Also have this video that was suggested by someone in the comments of a bunch of strange lights appearing during a news broadcast. Let's see, this is from Reddit, some Tic Tacs cruising around over the ocean, similar to what David Fravor, the pilot that saw the Tic Tac UFOs in that video, talked about. And then this is a stabilized version, and this is the actual original. It's actually kind of hard to see, but you know, these are the videos. Also have another video here of more giant footprints that have been found in old rock. And then this one is a kind of like going down a rabbit hole. I first came across this video here about Mount Kailash, and how some people were talking about, you know, there's a possibility of a entrance to a UFO base because people have reported seeing beings and lights and things coming out of this lake. So, you know, kind of did some research, came across this video here of these strange lights at this lake. And this is like a 10-minute video, and this is from 2010. Also, here's another one from 2019. So, you know, it's a 9-year period. You know, these lights are still going, and it seems like people take expeditions to this area. So, you know, it must be something that happens on a regular routine basis. And then this is another video of these two guys who were talking about actually seeing 9-foot tall beings. And this guy claims that it's a race that just lives in that area, and somehow, you know, every now and then they do allow themselves to be seen. But yeah, this guy claims that they are an actual physical presence that lives in this area. They're like 9 feet tall. Anyways, a link to that will be in the description. Okay, and now the next video I'm going to show you, it's going to be kind of gruesome, so be prepared. It's actually a fish that was being gutted, and the fisherman found what appears to be a partial tiny alien body, but some people have also said that it looks like a fetus. So that's what you're going to see in this next video. If you you know, don't want to see something like that, don't, or fast forward through this section. But anyways, that's what you're going to see. It's going to be very gruesome, but anyways, here it is. Yeah, this is supposedly this fisherman was gutting this fish, and he claims to have found this, but I don't know, this is a weird way of gutting a fish. This doesn't look like proper to me. But anyways, we'll take a look at this video. And then last, it's just this image here. You know, it's like, come down the rabbit hole with us. But I don't think, you know, here, this thing definitely doesn't really talk about, you know, all the other things that that are being hidden. And, you know, the main issue is, you know, my main point of all these videos is that these crafts are coming up out of the ocean. You know, that there are several advanced species that live in the oceans, and they are the ones that pilot the crafts that we've been seeing. But anyways, let's check this out here.
Man, what the fuck is this? In the sky like that. And his colors like, what the fuck? That might be like, my phone not trying to catch it, dog. Your phone ain't catching it? No. That's an alien. Spaceship. That's a UFO, bro. If it came back, you got that bit fucked up. The fuck is this? Oh, that bitch steady land moving in the same spot. Yeah, in the same spot. It ain't moving in there. What the fuck?
That video is very similar to some other ones that I've posted in the past. Anyways, this one was submitted by someone in the comments, and you can see all these little lights. Check this out. This is from a newscast that we're just getting ready to go on break, and this happens. Let's see.
Are those fireworks? What is that? Aliens? I don't know.
What the heck
Where
is
is that? You see it, right?
I'm actually, yes,
Okay.
I do see it.
Okay.
It's getting weirder by the second.
I know.
It's like they're sticking around.
We're gonna do some
Anybody?
digging and figure out what that is. Back in a moment.
Wow, that was that. Very interesting, right? Now, yeah, I guess this, this was taken from a live show, so I don't think it's something that, anyone inserted in there. I mean, this is taken from a live feed. Anyways, a link to this will be in the description. Let's see, now this video here is actually a stabilized version of the original, and it shows a group of flying Tic Tacs, but yeah, this video here has been stabilized. It's definitely kind of hard to see, but you can see, I think there's like 4 or 5 of these Tic Tacs over the ocean, and I think there's something else going on in the water too. And remember, David Fravor, when he was on the Joe Rogan show, talking about what he had saw, he said that, there was something frothy going on in the water, and it looks like there's something similar going on in this video here. But anyways, this is the stabilized version, that someone thankfully put through some type of a program. But this is the actual original here, which is really, well, actually, this is stabilized. Oh yeah, this is a slowed down version. Okay, so this is a slowed down version of the stabilized video. I thought it was the original video. I'm sure I think there's a link someplace in here that will take you to the original video, but the original video is real hard to see because it's just so herky-jerky. Anyways, link will be in the description. Let's see, now this is another one of these videos, of these giant footprints that have been found all over the planet.
The footprints are known around the world as the bones of the ancient giants of Terrija, or Huesos de los Gigantes Antiguos de Terrija. They do seem to be real evidence that giants lived in Bolivia along with South America. On the borders of Atacama, there are ancient artifacts along with skeletons in Peru that have people believing that giants existed close to the border of Atacama and they were all male.
Wow, look at the size of this foot. And it looks like it was possibly in some type of shoes or something. But, this is evidence. This isn't, this isn't myth. This isn't something that someone believes. This is evidence that they were giants walking around planet Earth sometime in the past. Anyways, link will be in the description. Okay, now this one here, like I said, this took me down a rabbit hole. I first came across this video here, which is talking about this lake that, UFOs have been seen coming out of. Let me just back up a little. And this is in Nepal near China, and Mount Kailash.
Next to Mansarovar lies Lake Rakshastal, or Demon Lake in Sanskrit. Mansarovar is a freshwater lake with pristine water, while Rakshastal is a saltwater lake. In fact, it is so salty that no fish or animals can survive in that lake. The Tibetans call it Langnar Cho, which means the lake of deadly poison. The only plant that grows close to it is highly toxic. Regardless of weather conditions, Lake Rakshastal is always stormy. Devoid of life and plagued by turbulent winds, Rakshastal is always in turmoil compared to the serene, calm Mansarovar lake that is teeming with life. While Mount Kailash is forbidden because it is sacred, Lake Rakshastal is avoided by most pilgrims because of its negative qualities. For hundreds of years, pilgrims have seen strange lights coming out of Lake Mansarovar at 2:30 a.m. and returning to it by 3:45 a.m. Search on YouTube for Mansarovar lights and you'll find dozens of videos of lights from the lake, some even taken 10 years ago.
So I went and, did a search for these lights, and yeah, she's right. Here's this video here, and like, she said that these people know the time that these lights come out and the time that they return. But anyways, let me just, so here are the people gathering, and and here are the lights.
కొంచెం పక్కగా ఉండండి కొంచెం
So anyways, there's this video here, and this is from 2010. Then there's another video here from 2019. Yeah, so again, apparently, that there are people who are taking expeditions or trips out there on a regular basis because they know the time that these lights are leaving the lake, and then they return by a certain time. So, okay, link to that will be in the description. And then now this last video about this is this guy, or these two guys here, talking about people actually seeing beings there. Let me just back up just a hair.
More because it was given to me as a way to see them at a point in time. But I can tell you one thing, that there are these people who are physiologically different, okay? And they will not make themselves seen. So you might even be there in the location, but you may not see them. Who will see them are people who are very advanced, who have reached a point in their sadhana where they will not be all that stuff. Got it. Imagine if I were to actually see without any background, I'll just fall, I'll faint to see an 8-footer or a 9-footer, these people. So, but there are. And let me go one step beyond. When I was at Kailash Mansarovar, and I haven't really shared this with, this I can share. It's not about the entities, but I can tell you one thing that, people ask me sometimes, do you believe in aliens? And I say, I've seen alien beings at the Manasarovar. When I went with my guru, there was one point where I was seated on the banks of Manasarovar, and there were others who went back to the tents. And this was something I've kept because sometimes I'll be called crazy for that. The good part is I'm already crazy, so I'm okay with that. But I saw these twinkling lights, okay? And they were not like the lights coming out of a spaceship or something. They were these stars, twinkling stars, very close to the lake. And I told you even offline that you should go to Manasarovar to just feel the alienish aspects there. And I saw some of them literally dropping into the water.
Yeah, what I find interesting is, let me see, let me go back to this video here. I think it's very interesting how you have these two lakes that are right next to each other, but this lake Manasarovar here is a freshwater lake teeming with life, but this one, the Rakasta, is a saltwater lake, and it's deadly. Nothing grows in it except some kind of deadly plant. Wow, that's very strange. I wonder what kind of geological processes that occurred, to get this result of freshwater right next to a saltwater lake. Now, this next video we're going to check out, it's that one with the little creature that was possibly, looks like an alien. But anyways, here it is. This fisherman claims that he was, gutting this thing, and he pulled this this half creature out of its belly, out of the belly of this catfish. And, some people are claiming that this is an aborted baby, but I don't know. Look at those fingers. Do those fingers even look like the hands of a human baby? And that face, I mean, it's kind of like a alien gray. But anyways, this whole video is just about you know, this image here. Nothing else really going on. God, is this here real? Is this part of the catfish, or is this part of this? Interesting. I'm not too sure what's going on in this photo here, but link will be in the description. And now last is just this image here that I thought was kind of interesting. Yeah, but even this image doesn't really show, you know, the complete picture. I mean, this is just what they're telling us, you know, in public or officially, and there's so much more that's going on that they don't talk about. Well, this image is a somewhat accurate metaphor for what's, or analogy for what's, you know, going on. But there's really so much more that they don't even mention in, you know, in this image here, you know, and the main one is that, yeah, that these crafts are coming out of the ocean because they most likely have bases or, you know, even have lived down there for thousands, if not millions of years before we even existed. I think that's the biggest secret that they're trying to hide from us. But anyways, that is going to be it for this video. If you like things like this, please give this video a thumbs up. Please share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'll have more things like this. Take care.